everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Carrie, and today we are going to go back into start back and work on building my Michael Myers house for my scary movie neighborhood. Let me go ahead and jump into this. First and foremost, I want to thank you for joining, for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers. It means the world to me. For everybody who's been watching my videos, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. And so, let me start by saying this has been a long between the last video and this video, but I've been doing research. I've been doing a lot of research. So, there's so many different versions of Halloween. If anybody's a Halloween fan knows this. And so I've been trying to figure out how am I going to do this house, because reality-wise is the original from 1978 is like a white grayish house, and there's really not the tiles in this game for that. If I remember, I will pop up the picture of the houses that I'm talking about, the original house. And then, of course, there is the 40-year later house that shows up in Halloween Kills. So, and it, of course, somebody's moved into it because it's been 40 years. Because if you're a fan of you'll know that basically you have, the way this timeline works is you have Halloween 2 through whatever never really occurred. It was just Halloween. He got caught that night, put in an asylum. I'm sorry if I'm spoiling this for anybody. So spoiler alert. I'll put that up there. Movie spoiler alert or whatever. But so basically then you go from 1978 to 2018. And so in that whole time, of course, somebody has bought the Myers house and they redid the Myers house. And watching the videos, the Myers house is kind of like the remade of it. Somebody who bought it is a bluish house, which I have blue housing walls in this. So I'm not quite sure yet which one I'm going to go with, because I want to keep it like the original, but I just don't know if I mean, it might be an off color. I don't know. So, like I said, I'm going to, the pictures that I took of the house from the, sorry, I needed to straighten out my chair. From the movie, I'm going to pop into the thing so you can see what I'm talking about. And so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So that's why I do have the porch done to how I like it. And I mean, you don't even understand how many times I watch the movies that actually figure out, you know what I mean? Like literally what is what's the best, like, what is the layout of the inside of the house looks like, because I do want to do the inside of the house also. So don't mind me, I'm just getting some XP. Which, by the way, if you play Fortnite and that, and you want to level up your battle pass and stuff, if you do go into Lego Fortnite and just kind of do the quest for in there, you can get a lot of XP from doing this, and it'll help level you up and get the stuff you want from the battle pass. So, I mean, that's just a heads up for anybody. And my little puppykins. Alright, I'm going to unload some stuff from my pocket, because I'm going to need to take stuff over to the new place to I just need to make sure I have supplies that I'm going to need, which I'm going to go collect from my villagers because, oh, I'm going to need this. I have a feeling that's my wife's place. This is my, like, I made a, kind of almost like a, like King's Court type thing, like from back in the 1600s or whatever. Oh. Let's see, talk to Mr. Bushwhacker here. Collect all these people so I can... Plus the materials that I'll need for my building. Okay. So we're gonna go over here. Moo cows. Today I'm playing Agent Peely. The one, the only Agent Peely. I don't know why, but I love playing with the banana guys. They make me laugh. And hey, we all need to laugh in our life. Okay, so we're back over to where we're having the Michael Myers house now. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. I also, watching the movie, I think I need to extend this out some, because I feel like the bathroom... See, that was the other thing I was really, really struggling with. I was trying to figure out where the bathroom was in this place. And, just trying to figure out the whole room setup. Because I mean, I understand when they did the movie and that, it's kind of like, they just used an abandoned house that basically they got wherever, they found wherever. So, I mean, it's kind of understandable. But I did notice that there actually is a porch, a back porch, and there's the kitchen, and then a dining room, and then the living room. And then you have the stairs that go up, and then there was a room across from, like, when you walk in, there's the stairs, and then a room's on the other side, and after... The newer version, it turns out it's a dining room, like a bigger dining room. But it looks almost like in the old version, it's a bedroom. Because reality-wise is with houses, you really don't have doors to your, like your kitchen and your dining room and your living room. And there was a door that went into that room because it was closed. So we were thinking it was a bedroom, that maybe the parents were downstairs and that's, that was their bedroom, and the kids were upstairs. So I'm going to extend this kitchen out a tad is what I'm gonna do. I need walls. Yeah. I mean, actually, the funny walls is a Simpson thing, and that might actually work. But to get maybe the color that I need, because reality-wise, is the inside of the house was run down, so it color-wise is not going to matter. I mean, we're basically kind of going for the outside of the house is what we're doing. So And they're supposed to be generic. See, now I have these walls, but I mean, they're not. I mean, the house actually has siding on it. So, I mean, that's more of a side knee. And that's actually kind of the color that the updated version of the Myers house is. But I really kind of want to do the not updated version because I want to do the creepy version. Because, well, you know, these are Halloween walls. But the other question is, what am I going to use for windows? Is my other kind of dilemma I have. And they're supposed to be generic walls, but I don't know where my generic walls went. Oh, here comes a sheep. I mean, I have the manor walls, but those are brick. And it's not really a brick house. These are Pleasant Park, and that's just not gonna work. My little doggy's yapping away. Supernova Academy. Yeah, see, there's generic walls, but I don't understand why I can't find. See, these are generic walls. Generic interior walls. But I'm looking for the half walls. Oh, so I wanted to look at windows real quick. I mean, I almost feel like I need to go with the Simpsons ones because they're almost about the color that I need. You know? See, these are going to make, these are wall windows, and these actually will probably work for what I want to do. Which I may use them. I'm really not sure what that is. But I'm scared. Oh, it's a dragon. You know, it's your local dragon. Yeah, see, I think I'm going to do those walls. And do the Simpson walls. But I need a door. Okay, so what I need to find right now are my base walls. So, yeah, is that what I used? Yes, that's what I used. I need to extend this out. What is this? Okay, so do we want to extend it out that much? I feel like we should because there's a porch. Okay. Now I see that orange line is where actually the property ends. So, do that. That. I mean, trust me, you don't even know how many hours I spent watching. To try to get an idea. Okay, so we're going to, because I feel like, and from what I could see from watching it, I feel like the bathroom was downstairs and not upstairs. Because that's what had me confused. Because, you know, you normally think, oh, in a house, the bathroom is upstairs. But, I mean, the more and more you think about whatever, when back whenever, you know, a lot of times the bathroom wasn't upstairs because it's a house was built. I mean, you don't even realize how much research I did on this. I do love the movie and I want to do it justice, but like technically, according to, I mean, Haddonfield is in Illinois, and according to what it says, it basically is saying that the house technically would have been built in the 1800s. So if you think about it, like my grandparents' house, right, was built like in the early 1900s, whatever, whatnot. And a lot of times those places didn't have bathrooms inside; they had outhouses. So like I think I remember my mom saying or whatever that they build a bathroom in the upstairs of the house. I mean, because it was an old farmhouse, my grandparents' house. So, you know, they added these things much later, especially to older houses. So it's kind of like camps. If you go to a camp, a lot of times they have an outdoor outhouse. They don't have a bathroom inside. Some camps don't. So, I mean, that's you have to kind of look at it that way. It's how I'm looking at it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. So I want to do this. I want it to be about. I mean, I just need a small bathroom. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, it's about to be. Okay, so we did extend this out some. Let's get flooring. I think I used the log cabin flooring for in this place. There's chickens everywhere. Chickens! Oh, poop. Well, that's not gonna work. Oh, well, that's because this is not right. Okay, well, let's get this right. Nice thing I love about this is that you can go to the star and it has what you last used, which is super nice. Rather than figuring out where you have to go. Don't mind my quack quack. It is just an email. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, pardon me. So I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Mine was good. I got to see my niece and nephew, and I haven't got to see them in a while. I mean, they're 20 years old now. Well, my niece just turned 21, So, of course, yeah, getting older. I feel so old. But it was nice to see them, so that was pretty great. Hope you all ate lots of turkey. I know I ate lots of ham and turkey. Oh, my goodness. But that's the one nice thing about, holidays is you eat all that turkey and ham and then you have leftovers for days and you don't have to worry about cooking, which is nice. Mm, 4x4, okay. I always like to take it over so I know if I have it all the way over, because it will go red if it's not lined up correctly. And if I'm not mistaken, this will fit right there. I don't know why my doggy is here, but he is. And the thing is, it's not like, I'm perfectly fine with watching Halloween. God, I could watch that movie over and over and over and over and over and over again and not get sick of it, trust me. But it was like, oh my God, how am I going to do this justice, I'll tell you what, I was watching, excuse me, sorry, watching, and I'm like, oh, I want to just, I want to get it good. I technically should use that as flooring for inside, honestly. um, all right, sorry about that. I ended up with a phone call, so I had stopped the video and restarted it, so I'll combine the two. I had to send pictures of the furnace, what our furnace is, and one of the perks of being an adult, you have to take care of all these adult things. Okay, so let's get back into this. I really need to build that Simpson house. I haven't built it yet, but it's like 81 stages. That's crazy. Crazy. Okay, so let's get this floor taken out. Care up. Ow, ow, ow. Do. I want to go down to the bigger pieces. Bigger. Bigger, wider. Ow. Okay, that should... I'm hoping that's wide enough to fit there. Is it too big? Ah, it's perfect! Yes. So then I just need little 4 pieces there, which that is no problem. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. That. Yay! Okay. So, now that we've got that figured out, we now need to do walls. So this is going to be the kitchen area. Because the house itself is pretty, like, almost even on both sides. So let's start over here. I need to figure out which one of this am I using. not gonna lie. I feel like the Supernova Academy stuff. See, the problem is the inside. But, I mean, it's going to work the best because if there's color scheme. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's what's going to work the best, honestly. So let's try this Supernova stuff. Ah, pooper. Because like I said, I feel like that's going to be the best. Turn around and one round. So we need to do boop, boop. Because I feel like it's going to work for the type of windows that I want. So let's put the... Because I'm going to have to make sure these are all cornered correctly. One, two. Okay, so that's about... Yeah, that's good. So I got the corners all figured out. I have no idea why the dog's barking. They're all crack monkeys. Ooh, that actually would work really good. Yes. I should be doing these. Ah, yes. Okay, so let's get rid of this. I wish I would have saw that first. I don't know why the dog's barking, because she's on crack. Of course. I always do that. I thought it was lined up. It's not lined up. Ah. That works so much better. should be cornered. Yes. I'm so glad I saw that because that's just going to work so much better. For the house. That looks great, yes. That's right next to it. Okay, 1, 2. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 1, 2. That should be right in the corner. Why didn't it go? Ah! Okay. Oh, it's just a delayed reaction. Okay. Because I'm having internet issues apparently. Don't know if I'm gonna like that there because I'm gonna need a window. It's just the bathroom. One, two, 1, 2. Okay, so let's do that. If I do one here. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. I could put windows on the side. I have enough room for a door, a back door. I have a feeling the kitchen's gonna go to here. I don't know. I don't know if I can do this one here. I feel like it's not going to work. So let's take this out. We'll figure something else out. I literally got to figure out exactly where I'm putting the door. Because that is key. I know. And I'm not sure what that is, but okay. Sure. Because that's not creepy. Some rando dino, you know. So, okay. Let's see here. I need to consult my handy dandy pics of the Myers house. Because I kind of need to. I want images from the movie. Okay, so it looks like it's like a double window up top. Single windows for the bottom. Is what it's looking like. Okay. So let's figure out. Let's do that here because it's all the house itself is like basically the house itself is the same on both sides. So when you do it, it's like, you know. So let's. Hi, puppykins. What do you do? What? Oh, that's not what I want. Pooper. Wrong one. Fortunately, that is not. Pooper scooper. Okay, so we're gonna have to do these. do 2 of these. Now, I need windows. Let's put one over here. Okay, so I need windows. Now the downstairs has like single windows. Those are interior walls. Okay. Those are kind of cool. It's not going to work, unfortunately. I mean, I wish it would. I don't think it's going to work for upstairs either. I mean, the upstairs are like 2 windows, so oh man, that would be great. But it's going to be discolored, that's the only problem. See, those look like the windows, except for the downstairs is like 1 window. I could do these for the downstairs. I mean, it's gonna look different, but I'm trying to get a could use actually that for the downstairs window. Because the downstairs windows actually kind of it's 1 window and it's like wider, if I'm not mistaken. I really should just put it up on my computer so I can look at it. Yeah. So it's like 1 window, and the upstairs is like 2 windows. So let's go ahead and do this one for here. Okay. Now, actually, those windows. Whoa, that's a. Oh, it's the same window. Yeah, here comes the chickens. Chickens, let me tell you what, chickens in this game are kind of judgy. Not sure if I'm liking this. Really not sure if I'm liking this. Really not sure if I'm liking this. Really not sure if I'm liking this. Do 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 do. I almost feel like I ought to do the thing as a castle because it's kind of a darker gray-ish color. You see what I mean? And I could use these windows. Problem is I don't have a for upstairs. It's the only problem. And it's too wood-like. Bah. Technically that I could use for upstairs. Chicken, calm down. The chickens are crazy in this game. Just crazy. There is poop in my house. Of course there's poop in my house because, you know, the chickens just like to poop everywhere. Take a bite of my lunch. Might as well collect the poop. Okay. Let's go. Need to find a door that's gonna work. I mean, in reality, that would be nice, but it's not the same color as the house, unfortunately. I mean, technically I could use that generic door. That actually would work better because it's... See, the only problem is there are windows in the door. I mean, honestly, that would probably work the greatest, best. Which is why I'm leaning towards I should just do the house. The 40 years later house with it being blue because I have the blue and I can make it work. It's just I kind of don't like the windows for all that. Actually, that would work decently for a window. Okay, let's try that for a window. Now, remember, I'm trying to get this as close as to the Myers house as I can, given what I have. If I was able to choose colors and certain kind of look windows, I could definitely make it look 100%, but unfortunately, we don't have that option. But this looks more like a window that I would want to use. But the problem is, it's, oh, I feel like that's what I want to use, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Because I have that, but you see, this looks more like the window that would be in the house rather than that. I feel, in my opinion. May use them for upstairs because the upstairs is a bigger window. Might have to go get some more raspberries. I'll use these windows. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so we're gonna go up here. I honestly feel like I need this over more. That looks more centered. Okay. Yeah, that looks better. I may use these windows for upstairs. Not sure. Not sure yet, but we'll figure that out when we get upstairs. But I need to go back to walls. Oh, excuse me. No. Walls, outside walls. I mean, honestly, I feel like I'm gonna need to use those. Okay. It's been so freaking cold here. The heat's kicking on all the time. Yeah, see, I feel like I like that wall color a lot better than the other ones. Um, okay. Sure. Nope. More poop. These damn chickens and their poop. The new Lego Odyssey pass actually drops. Today's Friday the 5th. It drops on the 11th, so in 6 days. Which I'll be really eager to see because it's supposedly, and from what I've seen online and all that, that Ninjago, Lego Ninjago, is going to be in there. I think that's why you're seeing the dragons that keep popping up. But I would be really interested in seeing the Lego packs and what things you unlock while doing the battle pass and all that. What Lego sets and everything like that that you unlock. Because the last one did the ducky, like the little duck house and the beach resort and all that stuff. So, excuse me. I am really excited to see that, and that's next Thursday. Thursday, December 11th, 2025. Just in case you're watching this video and it's a year or whatever from now, you'll know what year it was. So, and I'm really hoping with that update, excuse me, we get trees and bushes because that would be so great because I could really finish this out really good if I had that. So what I want to do actually right now is put all my stuff in these because these are all connected to my house. I don't like it when this isn't like that. I just want to make sure I keep all this here because I'm probably going to have to bring more supplies over, like, whatchamacallit, raspberries, because some of those things take raspberries, and I don't know if I have enough raspberries here for it. I am so sorry. I have been, ugh, with this cooler weather. Unfortunately, our heat vent is underneath our bed, and it just sucks because I'm, of course, a type 1 diabetic, and when I sleep, I overheat, but when that happens, I tend to, my blood sugar drops. So I've been, since it got really, really cold, because there's some polar vortex or whatever coming down through, I've just been overheating while I'm sleeping, and it's really been sucking because my blood sugar's been dropping, and I haven't, my sleep's just been very bleh lately. Okay, so let's, you know what? I think, I'm not sure if it's in this. There's like a pumpkin set thingy. I'm not seeing it though. I mean, there's these, but you know, I mean, I'm gonna have to probably put some of those up just in front or whatever, just to make it look, you know, neat, like. Ah, there it is. Ha ha. Okay, that's actually pretty epic right there. Putting the little pumpkins up there. Because if you've watched the movie, the pumpkins end up there. Well, I don't like that. That's not centered. So let's take that off and center it more. To really make it look like the Michael Myers house. You have the pumpkins. Oh no! Ah. Okay. So let's get back over to here. I mean, I really would like to use these. But it's just the problem of it is because of the what's in the inside, it's going to be kind of weird looking. But if I don't do that, oh my god, that almost looks like it could be a door. Actually, that's going to be a bathroom wall because that's like a window. Doesn't it like look like a window? So I feel like I should put that as a bathroom wall. I actually feel like I should do all this as because that would actually be kind of great for like a bathroom. Because the thing is, I don't know what the Myers' bathroom looks like, honestly, because he doesn't go into the bathroom. So I feel like doing that would be kind of cool because it almost would be like, you know, like it's a bathroom. I feel like the window for that would be right here. One, two. Because that looks like a bathroom wall, I feel. So wrong button. I hate when I do that. I hate when I do that. Okay. Is there a way to do it? I hate when I hit the wrong button. It's so annoying. Oh, I did it again. So sorry. Okay, so let's... Okay, so that's that. I feel like that's a very small bathroom. But I just basically really only need a tub. I mean, like I said, reality-wise, I just really kind of need a tub. Oh, my phone. Okay, so I have that figured out. I don't know, I just feel like that'd be a really good, like, bathroom type thing. Okay, so where are we at? Do I have something else? Oh wait, I have that I could use. Durr. Oh my goodness. Special me. Am I able to use that? Or is that too long? It actually probably would work because I want it to. Hopefully it works. Because I want it to. Because you come right up and the door is right here. Okay. Sorry, let me go back to my Michael Myers pick to see how, yes. And it's a very thin door that goes in there. Yes, okay. I know puppykins. Ah, yes, that works. So let's go down to doors and figure out all this quacking. Sorry, that's my notifications on my phone. There's windows. Where are my doors? Now, according to some of the pics I see, it's a window type door. Some of the other ones I see are a solid door. If you are a fan of the movie, you know that in different movies, the Myers house looks all really different. So I'm going with the original 1978 version of the house, which is also, you see in the 40 years later, it's the same house. It's just somebody lives in it now and it's renovated and it's beautiful looking. So much, much different than, you know what I mean? So obviously the people renovated it and made it look good. I mean, because reality wise, this would be the door I would want. But the problem is the blue. Like I said, the blue is the problem. But you're really not going to see it, I don't think. And if I'm just using that one, that's not going to work. That one will, because it actually kind of looks like. I mean, there's that door, but I just don't feel like that door's gonna cut it, honestly. I mean, technically the blue door is the only door that I noticed that is even really gonna work. I mean, those doors. I know, pumpkins. And not even these doors will work. I mean, I gotta figure out what I want to do for here. I honestly feel like the blue door, because it's not much blue except for the top. And that could easily be hidden because I need to have a roof over this. You know what I mean? So, okay, so besides that being like that, I mean, because reality wise is the house actually has like a little door thing up above it, you know? So, and like I said, I'm building this and trying to get it as much as I can looking like the Myers house. I'm also wondering if I'd need different poles here. What are my... actually kind of like those, honestly. Not sure which one these ones are. I think these are the pleasant ones. Let's see. I hate that. I'm actually kind of liking those pillars better than the other ones. But do I have any other ones that might work? White ones, I just know I do not. I mean, it honestly would work if I was... Let's put that... Okay. Don't know why, but I kind of do like those ones better. Here's the dragon again. I don't like the way that doesn't line up how I want it to. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's put the beam thingies inside, because we will definitely need those. Why aren't you going where I want you to go? That's not gonna work there, pooper. I see you, puppy. Why won't you go on the end? Up. I don't know if I like that. I just don't think I like that. But in order to have my roof, I would need that as a thing. I believe, unless I do... No. Trying to figure out. Let's go to floors. Floor, 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 floor. I'm going to put this roof. Okay. Now, for the second floor, I know I'm doing this very oddly. So let's get the basis of Okay. Okay, so that's the basis of... And I want to do a roof over... Let me take a quick look at my handy dandy. Yeah, I know. Actually, it's not what I thought it was, honestly. I thought it was more of a slanted roof, and it doesn't look like it. Looks like it's more of a flat roof. So that changes things. Pooper scooper. Pooper scooper poopers. Okay, so that's that. This is actually from the movie. Yeah, it's just a kind of slanted roof. So that kind of changes things. Poop. Poop, 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 poop. Poop, 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 scooper. So, okay. Let's take these off. Ah. Puppy. Puppy running across my thing. Let me go to my roofs. I don't think it's going to work because it's not a slanted roof. It's kind of just a straight, slightly slanted roof, I guess you can say. I mean, technically those would work, but I don't think I have. Yeah, these are two. Yeah, those are too high. Looking at all my different roof pieces. Boop, 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 boop. I think that would work. No, that's not gonna work. I was hoping it would. Okay. Hold that thought. Be right back. Okay, so this video will be. I had to pause real quick and go take care of the dogs. So I ended up stopping the video. So this video here will just be put onto that video. And then while doing that, I of course end up getting booted out of the game because a lot of times they just time out. So let's I think I'm gonna do a gray roof up top here because of the fact that from the pictures that I have, the roof itself looks like it's gray. You know what I mean? Like gray tile, whatever. Do I want to do that? Or do I have another type of gray? I have the castle. Let's do that. So I'm going to put this on top of here. I feel like that's going to be too big. Okay, let's go with the 12 then. Okay, so I'll have to do okay. Let's go up to here. We did the Majestic. That's Shogun Palace. Manor. That's a 6x4. Ooh. That works. Okay. So I hope everybody's doing really well. Shotgun Palace. As always, if you're here and watching, if you could please, is that, I don't think that's the same color. I don't think that's the same color. I think that's the color I want. Anyhow, as I say, if you could like and subscribe, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. And maybe share with people. this. If you're a person who loves Lego like I do, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Sorry about that. I've liked Legos ever since I was a child, and like I say, don't let anybody tell you you can't play with Legos. Okay, live your life how you want to. That's my motto. Because we only have one life, and you know what I mean? Like, just do what makes you happy. For me, that's playing with Legos. No, actually, building Legos makes me happy because I only see out of one eye. I had retinopathy, so I only see out of my right eye. So for me, I find it putting Legos, big Lego sets together, relaxing, and I enjoy it a lot. And with Legos and building, there are just so many possibilities to do. So that's why I love Legos so much, and I love playing with them. That's actually looking pretty decent. Like, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Now, because once I get it built, I don't know where. There he is. No, he's not in there. Damn it, where'd hell he go? They're probably all in this one. Ah, there he is. Him. This is my Michael Myers, people. The trick-or-treater guy. He's my Michael Myers. Hey, thanks for the stuff. That's my Michael Myers, so he'll be living in this house. So, yeah. Look, oh, I love that. I love that. Is that... Why is that? Okay, so, since we have that, let's work on the upstairs. So the upstairs has double windows is what it has. So let's go down here. Okay, so let's do this and this and this, because like I said before, like, the thing is, it's very symmetrical. Like, it's exactly the same. The front of the house is exactly the same on both sides, so that helps to figure out placement of stuff, so to say. So much. Let's do one more here. And one more over here now. Now I gotta figure out the windows. Because the windows that are upstairs are just kind of look like the windows that are downstairs, but there's two of them. So I feel like if I do that, let's look at the windows. I need to figure out what exactly I'm going to do with the windows. Cause I have an idea. I feel like I should do these. Almost like do a boop, boop thing, boop, boop. Because they're like two windows together, is what it looks like. Which, like I said, I'm going to post pics of the house. Where did my house pic go? Okay, here it is. I mean, they honestly just look like the downstairs window, but two of them is what it looks like, being honest. So, with a big thing in the middle, I have an idea what maybe we could do. Let's take away one of these. I'm doing these on both sides just so I can kind of keep them even. Okay, so let's do this window. Now, I actually built the Michael Myers Lego house out of my own Legos, and I will put a pickup of that, which was something I did, which, I mean, took me, you know, but I did it. And I also have like a Michael Myers. My wife actually painted a Michael Myers for me. I don't know if this is gonna work. It's not going to work how I want it to unless I move. Ooh, please tell me I didn't break something. Ah! Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so that's next to it. One. And the problem is I don't have a 3. Could do that. That would kind of give me. I feel like that's too big of a window, though. I could do 2 of those windows. Okay, let's try that. If I did that window. No, I feel like I need that window. Which window's that? Oh, that's that window. Okay, it's in the Palm Paradise ones. Let's do 2 of those. See, that's a double window, which is too big because they look, if you look at them, they look like individual windows. Although these are 4. I almost feel like I need to do 2 of those. But I don't know because there's not that big of windows. I mean, honest to God, these look like the windows from it. But unfortunately, the windows are like... One, two... Because the reality is there's no door, so there's the windows are more up there. So let's do... Okay, let's... What am I seeing so far? I feel like they need to be by each other, honestly. Like I said, they were like the same exact windows. Why aren't you? There we go. Ah! And of course, I go into the wrong thing. All the way down to the windows. Windows, windows. Down to the windows. Windows. Here we go. I don't feel like that's centered correctly. I feel like I just need to do the same windows as I had downstairs and just put them side by side. I'm telling you, this has been interesting trying to figure out exactly what I want to do here. One, two. Let me look at my nice Myers diagram. Yeah, because they're kind of, yeah, I feel like that they're like almost kind of centered over the bottom windows. So okay, let's hook. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, slam the door. Okay, now let's go back up the walls. Walls, walls. Ooh, this is like an inner wall, which that will work good for my bathroom. Okay, so that's not gonna fit, which is fine. Okay. So we have to fill those in with okay, so there's what we have so far. That one doesn't look quite right. Why doesn't it look quite right? Oh. Okay, well, hold on a minute. Let me. Okay. That's because it's a corner piece. That's why. Okay, well, let's get the corner piece back up here. I'm trying to make sure this works out correctly. Okay, so let's go down to Windows. These are, yeah. There we go. Okay. Now let's go to walls. Walls, walls, walls everywhere. Walls, 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 walls. Okay. I think a doggy farted. Wait, I may be able to get that. But I don't think so. No. How did I get that? I'm kind of confused because if this is supposedly even on both sides, I guess two. My door is center, right? Go right up the thing, yeah, it's centered. Yeah. They're not. This is actually more over here than it is up there. Because Okay, let's just put this in here because I gotta account for the hallway also. Don't mind the dragon noises. Okay, so far this is what we have for the Myers house. I mean, I think it's shaping up to look like the Myers house. A Lego version of the Myers house. So, yeah, I like that. I'm really liking how that's coming out so far. Freaking love it. Yeah, that works. All right, so I'm going to end the video there. I'm really trying not to do really long videos of these builds, but like I said, once I get into it, it's like trying to figure out exactly what I want to put where. So, yeah, that's what's been my challenge right now, is to figure out the right kind of windows. And like I said, color-wise, I could have went with the blue for the 40-year later one, but I'm liking what I'm doing right now. I'm glad I found that supernova stuff to do that. So we have the front of the Myers house pretty much good to go. The next one I will work on the sides and the back to get it squared away, and then get hopefully the base, the first floor to second floor walls, outside walls done, and then we can work on the inside. So like I said, I'm sorry about me taking a bit for me to get this next video out, but I've really been trying to freaking just figure out how I'm going to do this. But I'm liking it so far, and I do like my little pumpkins on the thing. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you to everybody who's been watching my videos. If you can subscribe and share with people you think would like this, please do. It'll help my little channel grow, and it would be wonderful, and I appreciate you all. So also, I have my wife's been helping me. She does a lot of edits. I mean, I've been learning how to edit and all that too, but she's been doing edits and does different kind of pick art stuff and not whatever for me. So basically learning this together. But I created on my Facebook, I created a Facebook page. It's called Carrie Creations. I'm sure if you just search for Carrie Creations, it will pop up. I plan to put like different pick art stuff that she does, and we're working on together, different little short videos and stuff like that up on there, just highlights, updates, whatever. So it's basically a creation page. So thank you for tuning in. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and please stay safe out there. And as always, comment down below anything you'd like to see me play, any ideas of builds you'd like me to try to attempt to build. I'm open for whatever, and I'll research whatever and figure it all out. So until the next one, stay safe. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Wade says bye too.